Act 5 of The Gamester. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. The Gamester by Susanna Centlivre. Act 5. Scene: Valere's lodgings. Valere, solus.
What shall I do? There's no going near Angelica. The action I have done carries such a face that she can never forgive me.
Enter Hector.
Another escape, sir, another escape. Your father was just at the gaming-house door upon the hunt for you, but thanks to my wit I found a way to send him packing. He's gone to Angelica's with a lawyer. Follow him, sir. If he gets there before you, the old gentleman will believe me no more, for I told him you stayed for him there. Ah, he minds me not. Sir, don't you hear me?
No, I'll neither hear, nor see, nor eat, nor drink, nor ever rest again.
Ah, the devil! I shall be as slender as a hazel switch in a little time then, for I suppose I must keep you company in that thin diet. Ah, what I dreaded is come to pass. What, then is all the money lost?
Money? My life, my soul is lost.
Heyday, what's the matter now?
The picture.
The picture, sir?
With a frightful look.
Mercy on us! Shake your pockets, sir.
Runs to Valere and shakes his coat pockets.
Hold off. I tell thee, I've lost it at play.
Why, then, you have played fair. Why, what will you do now, sir?
Cut your throat, sirrah, and then my own.
Clapping hold of Hector. Hector half weeping.
'Twas none of my fault, sir.
Oh, no, 'twas my own. For had I taken thy counsel, this curse had been prevented.
Ay, sir, but a gamester's life was the most genteel of any. Their fob was a fund, and their hands philosopher's stones. Oh, sir.
No more. Go fetch me a book.
He sits down.
What book, sir?
The first that comes to your hand, no matter which.
Exit Hector. Returns with a book.
Here's Seneca, sir.
Well, read. Was ever man so unfortunate?
Walking about in a thinking posture.
Who, I read Seneca, sir?
Why not?
I seldom read anything, sir, but almanacs.
Oh, read at a venture. To lose upon 7 when the chances for confusion.
He stamps. Hector reads.
Be not taken with the glittering dreams of riches. Their possession brings trouble. Tranquillity is a certain equality of mind, which no condition of fortune can either exalt or depress. If his fortune be good, he tempers it. If bad, he masters it.
The devil was in me, that I could not leave off when I was winner.
But what is the end of ambition and avarice? We are but stewards of what we falsely call our own. All those things which we pursue with so much hazard, for which we break faith and friendship, what are they but the mere depositor of fortune, and not ours, but already inclining toward a new master? Now I will be hanged if Seneca himself was not given to gaming. Sir, don't you think this looks like a moral reflection after a loss? In my conscience, I'm half in the mind that he played away a mistress's picture too.
Ha! Name it not, for if thou dost, I'll shake thee into atoms.
Shaking him.
Aye, sir, I've done. But, sir, this Seneca was a wondrous man. Was he ever in London, sir?
No, he lived at Rome. Not 1 in 10. Oh, wretched luck!
That's a long way off. I thought indeed was something made his morals so little-minded. Come, sir, courage.
Yes, I'll to the camp there in the service of my country, expiate my follies.
To the camp, sir? What do you mean? But, sir, go to Angelica this minute, and marry her out of hand. She does not know you have lost the picture, and when once she's secure, if she asks for it, stop her mouth with kisses, sir.
Well, I will go, if but to take my leave of her, for I much fear she'll read guilt in my face. This I resolve, whatever fate's in store, to touch the cursed infectious dyes no more.
I stick you but there, and I warrant we prosper.
Scene: the Lady Wealthy's house. Enter Lady Wealthy. Mrs. Betty to her.
Madam, Mr. Lovewell to wait on your ladyship.
How shall I see him? Shame and confusion rises in my face. Yet it is not in my temper to own myself in the wrong. If he upbraids me, this is his last visit. Bring him up.
Enter Mr. Lovewell.
I suppose you come triumphant? But no, I give account of my actions to no man. Am free, and will so remain.
'Tis my hard fortune still to be mistaken. My love's too blind to think you do amiss. I have since been with Valere, sworn to him the letter was a plot of mine, the hand and bill all counterfeit, to satisfy my jealous scruple. If there were affairs between ye, he believed it, and your honours free from all ill tongues. And the wretch doomed to be hated still, am come to take my everlasting leave.
Lady Wealthy, aside.
This generosity shocks me. Farewell. You have cleared me to your rival, but to yourself can say she was ungrateful and despised me. Love without esteem is a forced plant, and wants its root. Therefore my ill conduct parts us, and thank your generous carriage for this confession. Great spirits hardly yield themselves to blame.
Nor are you. I have not watched so many years your temper, each turn and sally of your mind, but I can judge it right. Honour is centred in your soul, nor would you wrong it in an essential part. All your little affectations are but the effects your glass produces, which tells ye beauty like yours may take 10,000 liberties.
You have chose a cunning way to move my heart, when I was armed with accusations to extenuate my faults. And if I could persuade myself to trust a man, I think it would be you.
Oh, cherish that kind opinion, and if ever you do repent it, proclaim me to the world a villain.
This I resolve in favour of your noble usage, to banish from my house that senseless train of fop admirers, which I always laugh at, and only kept to feed my vanity.
On my knees I thank you, but do not dash my transports by delay. Your year of widowhood is just expired. Reward my constant love, and make me happy. A husband will fight the fool pretenders from approaching, and these fond arms secure you ever mine.
Bless me, is the man mad? Here would be a strange leap indeed, from mortal odds into matrimony. No, no, a little longer time must try you first.
If time be now required, you may defer my joys till age has strewed my head with hoary hairs. For from my very infancy I have adored you. 'Tis but a month ago when my auspicious stars inclined you to a fit of mercy. I flew, got a license, came with eager hopes, and you denied to see me. The same authority will do now, nor will I leave you till your hand is mine.
Enter Betty.
Betty, come to my aid. Here's an audacious man will marry me in spite of my teeth, this very instant.
Oh, madam, the luckiest moment in the world! I have been just looking on Ere Pater, and there's the happiest conjunction, and the chaplain sauntering about the gardens ready for employment.
Nay, look not back, your eyes consent, and I'll have no denial.
Well, this is the maddest thing.
The happiest thing. Thus, the wandering fair are by long courtships kind, and constant love does luckiest minutes find.
Exeunt. Enter Angelica.
Lovewell and my sister? Happy pair! I am only cursed to a loose reprobate, whom no chance, no obligations can fix. I must resolve to blot him from my soul. But how hard it is to efface the first impression! Valere, if I can part with thee, mankind will be on the square. Thy uncle may succeed, old or young, for I shall never look with loving eyes again. Let me think. To lose my picture? Oh, unpardonable fault!
Enter Durante and Mrs. Favourite at a distance.
Now, sir, is your time. She's horridly out of humour. I notice with Valere, for nothing else makes her so.
Madam, I hope you will pardon my intrusion, when 'tis to warn you of approaching danger. I can prove to you my nephew has broke all his oaths, and played with the veriest rakes the town affords in a public gaming house.
Malice, malice all!
As this is true or false, may I your love enjoy?
Suppose it true. Am I confined to make my choice in your family, or indeed to choose at all? Perhaps I'll never marry.
Oh, say not so. Let not so much beauty lose the end of its creation. You should bless the world with your increase.
Methinks you are too much in the wane to think of increase. However, I am yet resolved on nothing, and desire to be free from importunity.
Enter Valere and Hector.
'Tis well you are come. Your uncle has been using all this rhetoric to supplant you.
Hector, aside.
The day's our own. She's in a pure humour.
No clandestine dealings, uncle, I beseech you. Give me fair play, and let the lady choose.
Angelica, aside.
With what assurance he approaches!
However her choice may go, I know who deserves her most. I'm no gamester, sir. Her peaceful hours of rest shall never be broke by me.
Hector, aside.
That I dare swear.
No reflections, sir, on former follies. You in your youth doubtless had your share, but now you are past them, and only rail at what you can't enjoy. But I in my full strength and vigour give 'em over, resolving never to indulge the tempting vice again.
This you have often swore, and as often broke your vows.
I have, but 'tis not in the power of fate to make me do it again, and what's past this lady has forgiven.
To end your disputes, Mr. Durante, I'll now own to you that my heart has been long since given to Valere, and this morning I renewed my vows.
Oh, transport! Now, uncle, I hope you are satisfied.
No, sir, I am not satisfied, nor can I believe what she says real, without condemning her judgment.
A strange positive old man, this. Valere, pray, clear his understanding. Show him the present I made you today. Then let him judge who I design my heart for.
Valere, aside.
What shall I say?
Oh, I'm thunderstruck.
Oh, spare his age, madam, I forgive him. He is my uncle, and I would not triumph. 'Twould make him mad should I produce the picture.
No, no, fear not. 'Tis rather charity. For since he refuses to believe my words, 'tis but reason he should have ocular demonstration.
He that doubts what's uttered by that tongue is unworthy of your farther care. Therefore pardon me, madam. A thing so sacred as your image never shall convince him.
Well hinted, in faith.
But when I desire it, methinks you should not refuse. Obedience becomes a lover.
Lost again.
you ever shall command me.
Feeling first in one pocket, then in the other.
Ha! Where did I put it?
Hector, lifting up his eyes.
Huh.
Angelica, aside.
I'm amazed at his impudence.
Bless me. Sure I did not leave it in the bed.
Valere, aside.
Which way shall I come off? Hector!
Hector, looking very simply.
Sir?
Did you not see a picture anywhere today?
A picture, sir?
Aye, a picture. What makes you look so, sirrah? Ha! I suspect your rogueship has done something with it.
Hector, trembling.
Oh, dear, sir.
Where is it? Speak, rascal, or I'll cut your ears off.
Draws.
Oh, sir, forgive me, and I'll tell you the whole truth.
Falls on his knees. Angelica, aside.
What means this fellow?
What will you tell me, sirrah?
Why, sir, fearing that your pocket might be picked, or your lodgings robbed, and you might lose the picture, and that, I thought, would break your heart, knowing how much you did esteem the piece, I took it, sir, to a famous painter of my acquaintance to have it copied, sir. That's all.
Angelica, aside.
A well-invented tale.
Fly, sirrah, and fetch it.
Slaps him on the back.
Yes, sir.
Going.
Oh, you may spare your pains, sir. The picture is already here.
Pulls it out.
Now, sir, do you blush?
Valere, aside.
I am amazed to think how she came by it.
Ruined past redemption. Oh, that such a complete lie should turn to no account.
Ungrateful man!
How's this?
Is this the price you set upon my favours? The sight of this would mind you of your duty, if I remember those were your words. But I presume you meant it should remind you of a last stake. How have I been deceived? Is it possible thou couldst be so base to expose my picture at a common board amongst a crew of revellers?
Madam.
Be dumb, and make no impudent excuses.
Durante sings.
Dole, dole, dairy dole, dairy dole.
Oh, madam, I shall not study to excuse myself. Only this, I am not guilty of all your charge, for there was none in presence when I lost it but the youth that won it, who had not lived to have brought it you, had not an unlucky chance prevented me.
Then, to conceal your treachery, you would have committed murder. Excellent moralist! But, sir, the privacy of the act you boast of does not in the least extenuate your crime. I told you whilst you kept that picture my heart was yours, but you grew weary of the trifle and restored it back. And now I have the liberty to give it to whom I please.
I hope you are satisfied now, nephew.
I am with everything this lady is pleased to inflict. I know she can use me no worse than I deserve. I own the foulness of my guilt, and will not hope for pardon.
Enter Sir Thomas Valere with a lawyer. Hector, aside to Valere.
Nay, then we are friendless indeed. Sir, shall I see what Seneca says upon this head?
Away, and plague me not. My father.
I am blessed beyond expression blessed. Madam, I wish you joy. My son, I have brought Mr. Demure, the lawyer. I reserve but 500 a year for myself, and the rest is thine, boy. Full £2,000 per annum.
Sir Thomas, your words carry a meaning in them, which I am stranger to.
Meaning, madam? I hope my son and you understand one another's meaning. And I understand it too, madam. Come, Mr. Demure, where are the writings of my estate? They shall make thee a swinging jointure, my girl.
You must pardon me, Sir Thomas. My mind's altered.
How? Did you not promise?
Suppose I did. When a man breaks all his oaths to me, I know no reason I should keep my word with him.
Hector, aside.
Ah, Hector, Hector, what will become of thee?
I understood these quarrels were made up, and as a token of your being reconciled, you made him a present of your picture.
True, and that's the thing that parts us.
What do you mean?
He gamed it away, brother. Now do you understand her?
Malice and marriage, brother, ill becomes your years. She does not mean it so.
Indeed, but I do.
Say you so, madam? Then I'll do you justice immediately.
Draws.
Sirrah, I've saved the hangman a labour. I will kill you, bastard.
Do kill me, sir. You shall find I will not vent one groan, for my soul has taken its flight already. My base ingratitude has deeper stabbed my heart than now your sword can do.
Say you so, sirrah? Then I hope you'll live to want nothing, for I'll take care you shall have nothing to support your extravagance. Mr. Demure, I desire to make my will this minute, and put the ungracious rogue down a shilling. Sirrah, I charge you never to come in sight of me or my habitation more. Nor, do you hear, dare to own me for your father. Go troop, sirrah. I shall hear of your going up Holborn Hill in a little time.
Hector, aside.
So there's all my wages lost.
Angelica, aside.
This usage shocks me.
Sir, I promise you to obey you to a tittle, and this undutiful child shall never offend you with his presence more. You but enjoin, but I before had chose, for England now would be the worst of fates.
Angelica, aside.
My heart beats as if the strings were breaking.
Madam, there is but one request that I will make, then take my leave for ever, and if you grant it not, I shall be so much more unhappy. My being disinherited weighs not a hair, compared with what I've lost in losing you, whom my soul prefers before all wealth, friends, or family. Then where should I ask pardon, but where I most have injured? Thus on my knees I beg you not to hate my memory, nor suffer the follies which I have now cashiered forever from my breast. But oh, too late, to drive my name, as distant as my body from you, sometimes vouchsafe to think on lost Valere.
There is nothing so indifferent but we think of it sometimes.
Sirrah, begone, I say.
Pushes him.
I have done. Now, madam, eternally adieu.
Shall I see him ruined? No, that would be barbarous beyond example. Valere, come back. Should I forgive you all? Would my generosity oblige you to sober life? Can you, upon honour, for you shall swear no more, forsake that vice that brought you to this low ebb of fortune?
Oh, let me fold thee in my repenting arms, and whisper to thy soul that I am entirely changed.
Embraces her.
Yes, my love, I swear the course of life that I've run hitherto is grown more hateful to me than toads or adders, and I would as soon keep those animals in my bosom, whose sting I know would kill me, as once indulge my former follies.
Then I am happy. No, I was the youth that won the picture, and you parted with it to myself.
I shall die with joy, that's certain.
Then I did not break my oath entirely. You were accepted, madam.
How lucky a turn is this? Madam, your example is too good not to be followed. Valere, I forgive thee, and confirm my first design. Bless you both. Now, brother, I hope you believe you can't get my boy's mistress from him. Ha!
Nor he shan't get a penny of my estate, brother. Remember that.
He wants it not.
Enter Lovewell and Lady Wealthy.
Ha! Who have we here? My Lady Wealthy and her old lover.
Wish me joy, friends, wish me joy.
With all my heart, for in my conscience thou deservest, sir.
I wish you joy, sister. Here, let all quarrels cease.
Salutes her.
I overheard your reconciliation, and I wish you the same.
Lovewell to Valere.
Oh, my friend, sure never man was blessed like me.
Yes, I can boast a happiness beyond thee. I that merited her endless scorn am, by her sweet forgiving temper, raised to lasting joy.
Enter Marquis of Hazard.
I understand you are married, madam, and come to you with joy. I do it with the bon cœur, le diable en port.
Oh, Monsieur Marquis, I am infinitely obliged to you ever since your knight-errantry with Valere in defence of my honour.
A deuce of that unlucky story. No words on it now, madam, I beseech you.
How's that?
By the honour of France, I shall be discovered.
Enter Betty.
Madam, Mrs. Security has brought a pair of very fine diamond earrings to shew you. They were lost in pawn, she says, and therefore she can afford them at an extraordinary good pennyworth.
Bring her in.
Enter Mrs. Security.
Well, Mrs. Security, are they very fine ones?
As fine a pair as ever your ladyship saw in all your life, madam.
He gives her the earrings.
Bless me!
To the Marquis.
What do I see? My cousin Robin Skip? I'm glad to see thee with all my heart.
Do you know what you say, Mrs. Security? That is a French nobleman.
A nobleman? What? Do you think I don't know my brother's son?
A pox of such kindred. Now all will out.
Why, how long hast thou been in England, Robert? I heard thou wert footman to the Prince of Conti. Thy old master, Sir William, asks mightily how thou dost.
How's this? The Marquis of Hazard a footman?
Hector struts.
Brother, give me thy hand. Hold, now I think on't, keep your distance, friend, for a valet de chambre is above a footman.
My footman, sir, will show you into the buttery. A horn of small beer may quench your thirst of honour.
This morning he boasted of his royal blood at my lodgings, but his cowardice confirmed me what he is.
He told me he was at your lodgings and presented you with a twig by the nose.
How, scoundrel, beneath my sword, and therefore take this.
Kicks him.
Very fine breeding, gentlemen, truly. Well, this is my maxim still. Who once by policy a title gains, merits above the fool that's born to means.
Exit.
'Tis dirtily done of you, Mr. Valere. So it is, to kick a man for nothing. His father, though I say it, was as honest a man as ever broke bread, and I could find it in my heart to—
No more of your noise. Wait without there.
Exit Mrs. Security.
Come, enough of this nonsense. Let's have a dance.
Now virtue's pleasing prospects in my view, with double care I'll all her paths pursue.
To Angelica.
And proud to think I owe this change to you, virtue that gives more solid peace of mind than men in all their vicious pleasures find, than each with me the libertine reclaim, and shun what sinks his fortune and his fame.
End of Act 5. The Epilogue. As one condemned and ready to become, for his offences past a pendulum, does ere he dies bespeak the learned throng, then, like the swan, expires in a song. So I, though doubtful long, which not to choose, whether the hangman's or the marriage noose, condemned good people, as you see, for life, to play that tedious juggling game, a wife has but one word of good advice to say, before the doleful cart draws quite away. You roaring boys, who know the midnight cares of rattling tats, ye sons of hopes and fears, who labour hard to bring your ruin on, and diligently toil to be undone. Your fortune's sporting footballs at the best, few are his toys, and small the gamester's breast. Suppose then fortune only rules the dice, and on the square you play, yet who that's wise would to the credit of a faithless main trust his good dad's hard-gotten, hoarded gain? But then such vultures round a table wait, and hovering watch the bubbles' sickly state. The young fond gambler, covetous of more, like Aesop's dog, loses his certain store. Then the sponge, squeezed by all, grows dry, and now completely wretched turns a sharper two. These fools, for want of bubbles too, play fair, and lose to one another on the square. So hoards the wealth from numerous culls they glean, still spend on bullies, and grow poor again. This itch for play has likewise fatal been, and more than Cupid drawn the ladies in. 1,000 guineas for basset prevails, a bait when cash runs low, that seldom fails. And when the fair one can't the debt defray, in sterling coin does sterling beauty pay. In vain we labour to divert your care, nor song nor dance can bribe your presence here. You fly this place like an infectious air to yonder happy quarter of the town. You crowd, and your own favourite stage dissound. We're like old mistresses, you love the vice, and hate us only 'cause we did once please. Nor can we find how else 'tis we deserve, like Tantalus midst plenty thus to starve. End of epilogue. End of the Gamester by Susanna Centlivre.